Welcome back to another Are We Nerds podcast episode with your favorite host, Emily. And
Hey.
this is a pretty chill but exciting episode. Today, we're going to be talking about anime that are coming out this October, which it's a lot. Well, we're talking about anime that we will be watching coming out in October.
There's a lot for one month.
Which is still a lot. So, but as usual, we're going to go into anime news because, like anime coming out in October, we actually have a lot to discuss anime news wise. So I'll get that started because it's blue. That's my color, by the way. But the Kimi ni Todoke live action drama adaptation is coming to Netflix in 2023. I'm so excited. I have no idea who's who, like actor wise, but I'm gonna love it either way. So I'm so excited.
And then Beastar's final season is scheduled for 2024 on Netflix. I've never seen Beastars. I don't even know if I'm saying it correct. But apparently today I was in a meeting with one of my professors and then I just see the Discord just blowing up for love for Beastars. So I'm like, now I guess I should watch it.
The openings are bops.
Yes, I do know that much.
I have no idea about it, but I know people enjoy it. So maybe one day we'll watch it. But at the moment, sorry. I'm not going to say it's bad because I haven't watched it, but everyone seems to enjoy it that is watching it.
Yeah.
But going on, Drifting Home anime movie is releasing today, September 16th on Netflix. It looks good. I haven't watched the trailer yet.
Oh. See, we're filming this on September 14th, so I just read today, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's out today!
No, it's not out today. We're recording on a Wednesday, but it's coming out Friday, which is today, the 16th. Yes. Anyways, go check it out. The visuals look really good. The animation looks fantastic. I have no idea what it's about. It's about drifting home. That's all I got. But looks really promising. I think Netflix does really well with like anime movies. So
I agree. Yes. Okay.
Most exciting news.
One Piece Film Red will be in North American theaters on November 4th in English sub and dub. We will be watching it in sub because I'm a sub for lifer. I'm a for lifer. But also the One Piece sub is just, the OG is so good. They said it was going to come out in October, and then they bamboozled us and said November. But I'm kind of happy that it's coming out November 4th instead of October, because so much is coming out in October, and all this stuff will be, like, still going on in November, but it's just nice to have something that's finally not, like, released in October. I don't know.
Right.
That's overwhelming.
Because I saw on the internet, I'm not entirely sure of, like, if it really was coming out in October, but then I saw that people were like, it got pushed back to November. So I wonder why. I don't know, but now we have a true release date, so I'm excited. Also, more news. Not entirely sure, but the internet says that Bleach is going to be, well, Bleach 1000 Year Blood War arc is going to be in 4 cores. So do with that information as you will. That's kind of a lot. I wonder what the period, like the waiting period is going to be between each. Because I hope it's not long. Because we've waited a really long time to see this animated. So maybe it'll be a short time. I don't know.
This has nothing to do with Bleach. Well, kind of. But all I want to say, and we were talking about this the other day, is if they can bring Bleach back, they can bring Noragami back. I'm still waiting for my season 3. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to throw it in there because I was talking to someone about Noragami yesterday and I'm butthurt.
Maybe since the manga is ending soon, maybe anime studios will be more up to picking Noragami back up and animating the rest. Because I think Noragami will do really well if they animated the rest. I was reading the manga and then like in 2020 and then I just got like sidetracked by like everything else because that's just what I do. And it was really good. So, I mean, I was enjoying Noragami when it was coming out in like 2015, whatever time around there. So, I mean, I guess other people really liked it. Hopefully, hopefully they bring it back because I really like Noragami. But moving on, Emily.
Yes. But yes, Bleach. I got this beanie at Five Below for anyone who wants to get it. I thought I'd wear it since we're going to talk about Bleach today. So
I
that's just,
want one, but I feel like I look dumb in
you don't
beanies.
look dumb in beanies.
I think it's the bangs. Well, it's just because like my bangs will mess up, so then I can never take the beanie off.
Yeah, I never plan. I also have bangs. I never plan to take beanies off because I know that it's going to mess up my bangs. So I'm just like, I just pick it as a part of my outfit for the day.
Mm.
You know. Okay. This. Ooh. Pardon my pronunciation. Theoren? Ben? Theoren? Beyond Journey End anime announced. I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
Okay, I'm gonna say Frieren, Friarman.
Beyond Journey's End anime announced.
I saw a key visual of it,
Yeah.
and it looked like some elven girl with like a weapon in hand, and I was like, looks cool. Um, Maybe something I will indulge in when it comes out, but just thought to share that. Look it up. It looks cool. Last two pieces of news. So the Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime is finally out on Netflix. I actually started watching a little bit of it, of the first episode, and because I watched the two trailers that Netflix has, and I was like, this looks very like jam-packed, like crazy, but looked really good. And also the it's very futuristic, but the main character, his name is David Martinez. So I was like, represent. Also, he just looks really cool. And it was kind of like very graphic. Like literally not even a minute in, like 20 people are dead. Like shot in the head type stuff. I was just like, what am I watching? And then there was some nudity. Full on. I was like, damn, okay. It's cool. Check it out. It's on Netflix. If you have a Netflix, or if you know someone with a Netflix, there you go. Last news. Chainsaw Man English dub premiere is October 7th at New York Comic Con 2022. And that's it. That's all the news we have. Like we said, this episode's going to be about anime coming out in October, specifically anime that we're watching, but a lot of this is also just anime coming out in October. So, this is coming, the way that we're discussing each anime, it's based off of chronological order of when they're releasing. So, I just thought that would be the smartest format decision. So, Emily's going to start us off.
We have. Drum roll, please. My Hero Academia Season 6 will be released October 1st. It is animated by Studio Bones. It is streaming on Crunchyroll every Saturday at noon.
I actually, wait, before you get into that, I actually don't know if it's at noon. I had just wrote that because you told me.
Okay, well,
but it is coming out every Saturday.
I'm guessing it's at noon because Season 5 came out at noon. So I'm just gonna I'm assuming here. So take this with a grain of salt, but I'm assuming it's coming out at noon. But it is definitely coming out every Saturday. So what this arc specifically revolves around, so it starts right off after Season 5's ending where Hawks has infiltrated the Paranormal Liberation Army and successfully given Endeavor information on where the PLA is located. This information allows the pro heroes and students of UA to confront the Paranormal Liberation Army. That is such a tongue twister. Paranormal Liberation Army. and take down these villains. Remember that Shigaraki and his group are now leaders of this army. So, unbeknownst to the heroes of and students of UA, Shigaraki's power has evolved and is a stronger threat to the heroes. Will this break out into a full-on war? Will the students of Class A be able to handle this battle? Dun, dun, dun. Find out. Season 6 of My Hero Academia. I'm so hyped for season 6. If you guys know or have heard our podcast, you know I'm a My Hero defender. It's not, I think it's the best anime out there? No, but it holds such a special place in my heart because I absolutely love the show and I love the character so much. And I've read this part of the manga and it is absolutely fucking nuts. Like, My Hero just takes a turn. And I'm so excited to see it take that turn in the anime.
I feel like the people that dislike My Hero or like have like negative things to say about it, like this arc is like what they want or have wanted since the beginning, I guess. It definitely does take a like total 180. It's becoming more mature, it's more graphic, more violence. Like stuff that people, I guess, when they're like looking for like shonen, this is kind of like the darker shonen that they're wanting to get into. So season 6 and beyond, especially in the manga right now, like this is probably what they're looking forward to. So, um, I'm I'm ready to watch the season. I'm not ready to see the sadness and um events that will take place because I think the voice acting is going to be really good when it comes to certain scenes that manga readers, oh my god, I cannot speak. Manga readers know that are going to be coming up this season. But also just like I hope that if you guys have seen the My Hero movies, I hope with the animation and like the fight styles and like just that emotion and like, oh my god, this is amazing. I hope they like have that, and I think we will get that in like season 6 when it comes to the fight scenes and the, you know, the whole out um I was gonna spoil something and I was like,
I know, I thought you were going to spoil something too, and I was like, Emily, tread lightly, tread carefully, don't spoil.
I know, I'm trying to like
Come
just
to
prepare yourself. That's like really all I can say. Like buckle in because it's going to be a bumpy, sad, and eventful and stressful and heart-wrenching ride.
Yes. But it's going to be fantastic.
But it's going to be good, especially just like even seasons coming after that because the manga is so good right now. From the spoilers that you and me look forward to. So there's that. But once again, My Hero Season 6 is coming out October 1st, so that is a Saturday.
Yes.
And something else that is coming out October 1st is Spy Family Season 1 Core 2. That is also coming out on October 1st on a Saturday. The anime studio is Toho. It's streaming on Crunchyroll. At what time? I feel like the first part came out in like the morning, but it was out like 10 like Eastern Standard Time. It's like 10 or 10:45, 11 if the most, but so remember part 1 had left off with Anya wanting a dog because she thought that that would bring world peace, having a dog. And then it teases off with a big, fluffy white dog being held captive by a group of criminals planning to use these dogs to bomb a political event. Which, mind you, honestly, that is so rude. Using these dogs to, like, blow up. That is so rude. I love animals, so I was so not for this. Especially when I was reading the manga. I was like, that's evil. That's what I was thinking. But will Anya bring world peace? and gain another Stella Star this season? Will mission or like what missions will Lloyd go on? Will Yor and Lloyd grow closer romantically? And will Damien accept Anya in this part? Who knows? What do you think's gonna happen?
I know spoilers. I don't wanna say what I think is gonna happen because then I feel like I would spoil something.
Damn it, Emily.
I
Well,
I
I will
read
say
part of the manga.
I didn't know you read it.
Oh, yeah, I read part of the manga. I'm not caught up, but I've read ahead a little bit.
Yeah, I think because when I started reading it, there was only like about 60 something chapters out, but like everything else, I stopped reading it for some reason. But maybe I just stopped because I was waiting for more stuff to catch up or like more oh my lord, more chapters to be released so I could like binge it. Anyways, I would say if you guys are like me and is like super anxious to know what's going to happen, I highly recommend reading the manga because one, it's funny. Two, um, I just really like the art style of the manga. It's very similar to the anime, duh. And um, characters and everything, and you get more backstory, and obviously you experience more action because you're reading ahead. So, I enjoyed the manga. I'm super excited for this because this is one that I watch with like my whole family.
Mm.
So that's very special anime to me because this is like the first one that I got my mom to watch. So I'm excited to like sit down and watch this
And she
again with them
enjoys watching it
Saturdays.
because I've been with y'all watching it before. She likes the show.
We like this is a for Spy Family, this is a really good starter anime if you're trying to get your friends or just like family members, anyone into watching. Because Spy Family is just one of those where it's just like it's heartwarming, funny, you got your action that you need. Um, it's not anything that like involves big brain thinking, so it's not difficult to understand or get someone to sit down and watch. So this is definitely like a good starter anime if you're looking forward to having a friend or a family member or anyone you know, coworker, whoever, to get into anime. I highly recommend this. And why not start them now with part two coming out
Yes.
this October
All
1st.
right. Moving on. This one. So excited. Mob Psycho 100 Season 3 will be releasing on October 5th. It is animated by Studio Bones, and it will be streaming on Crunchyroll every Wednesday. I am so excited. But what this arc revolves around, so it picks up from where Season 2 left off. Mob accidentally grew a giant broccoli in the middle of the city, if y'all remember. The Buckethead religion are actively searching for their leader, aka Mob. And the trailer depicts rifts between Dimple and Mob. Mob is thinking about his future, and trailer shows that there's going to be lots of action and a lot of Mob going psycho. Which, if you've watched Mob Psycho, Mob going psycho is the best part of the show, in my opinion. So I'm really excited for this. I haven't read the manga for this one. Mob Psycho was kind of hard for me to pick up. When I picked it up at first, I wasn't the biggest fan of it because I just didn't really like the animation. Not that the animation was bad, the animation was good. I just didn't like the style. But then I realized that the style very much fits the show and the story, and I grew to actually love it. So, yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan.
Yeah, I will say the anim like when I had picked up Mob, I think when it came out, it was completely different to animation style that I had been watching or grew accustomed to watching. So, um, I was a little thrown off by it, not in like a bad way. I was just like, like, okay, we'll see how it goes. And then, spoiler, not a spoiler, like Mob went psycho for the first time. And I was just like, the animation was just so cool. Just how they like depicted the whole fight scene and everything that I was just like, this is so good. But also Mob as a character himself is so appealing and he's such a wholesome character. Like he doesn't want to fight anyone. He just wants to be like a normal person, but he can't
Hmm.
help not being normal because of
Hmm.
who he is. So him just growing to like just him going out of his way to like better himself and to become friends with people and just like grow outside of his box. Like that's what I really like about him. Mob, best boy. I'm
I
so
agree.
worried for season 3 just because like nothing really bad has happened yet. So the anxiety of that is making me very nervous for Mob because you grow to like really love him as a character. So just like the anxiety of something bad happening to him, especially with like the in the trailer, the riff between Dimple and Mob, I feel like
Hmm.
something might. This is what I'm guessing. I have no idea, so I haven't read the manga or anything. So this is like what I've come up in my head. Mob and Dimple have a riff. They like spread apart, and then something happens to Dimple. Like maybe Dimple is like finally like fully exercised and like gone, and then Mob goes psycho. Like like fully psycho. Like has one of his moments, and I'm worried that something might happen to him when he's in that. It's kind of like Aang being in the Avatar state, like he's very vulnerable.
Yeah.
I feel like something could happen to Mob if he gets into a state like that. So I have no idea. And then we get to see Reagan again. I'm excited.
Love Reagan.
Love Reagan.
Reagan supremacy. I agree with that. But yeah,
Like,
Mob Psycho, fantastic. I love the show. We have Blue Lock season 1 releasing on October 9th. The anime studio is 8-Bit. I think that's a very funny studio name. It's streaming on Crunchyroll every Sunday. And what this arc revolves around, or just what Blue Lock revolves around, just period. So Blue Lock is set in the wake of the latest World Cup tournament, wherein Japan surfaced what? where wherein Japan suffered a
debilitating.
wherein Japan suffered a debilitating defeat, both on the field and towards its national pride. Seeking to change its fortune.
Can y'all tell that we've had a difficult day?
I've been talking so much today. It's kind of funny. Okay. Seeking to change its Seeking to change its fortunes, the Japanese Soccer Union enacts a training experiment titled Blue Lock, headed by mysterious soccer savant Ego Jinpachi, who looks like what's his name from Despicable Me? Vector. He looks like Vector from Despicable Me. Anyway, the goal of the program is to bring together a group of players and find the world's greatest ego striker, with this player thereafter leading Japan to victory against other soccer teams. And this description comes from Comic Book Resources, by the way. Players will be cut from the program if they lose in Blue Lock and will be disqualified from ever playing professional soccer in Japan. Blue Lock follows the main character Yoshi Isagi?
Usagi? Usagi?
Yoshi Isagi, whose goal is to become the best player in Japan. He's decent at soccer, but he's nothing like fantastic, spectacular. I think Blue Lock is such an interesting concept for a sports story. So I'm really excited to see this anime. I really love the manga. So that's all I have to say about it.
I am currently reading Blue Lock. I'm not caught up. I think I'm like 5 chapters behind, but I'm curious to see. I mean, I really like the animation, how it looks. And I'm not so sure on the voice actors. Not that like I have a problem with them. I don't know anyone at the moment because I really haven't like watched the trailers. Like I think I watched them the other day. So it's not like fresh in my mind. But I'm curious to see how the soccer itself is animated.
Yeah.
You get what I'm putting down?
Mm-hmm.
Because like in Aoashi, I like how it's like I don't even know how to word this. I like how they're soccering in Aoashi. I like the animation of it. It seems very like
No, I
natural.
agree. Yeah,
Like
I
so I'm
agree.
curious to see how they do that in Blue Period because it is
Mhm.
just such a different format of them playing soccer. It's like
Mhm.
they're doing little scrimmages, but they're also doing me has played soccer for like ever. I'm like, what is it called? It's not exercises. Well, I guess like little training exercises. They're doing a lot of that too. And it's very individual. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna be animated. I'm excited. I wonder where they're going to stop story-wise when it comes to like what I know in the manga. So, um, curious to see. Will Yoichi Isagi become the Eco Striker? Who knows? Of Japan.
All right. Next, we have Bleach 1000. Bleach 1000.
Your Blood War arc. This is coming out October 10th. The anime studio is Studio, this is French. Pirat?
Kierat. Kierat.
Streaming Mondays on Crunchyroll. And what this arc revolves around, so obviously main character follows Ichigo Kurosaki and his Soul Reaper companions battle against, I have no idea how to say this dude's name. I
Youch.
Youch? Okay. Yeah. He looks cool. He looks scary. Um, and his despicable Quincy army. Trailer shows the main antagonists, jam-packed fights, etc. I didn't put a lot here because Emily's currently watching it, so I didn't want to
Yeah,
like,
you just said Quincy Army, and I was like,
yeah, that's literally the only thing that is a spoiler for you. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to put anything else because I felt like that was important because that's literally like this arc.
fine, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset about it. But I was just like, what? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
currently
like
watching Bleach. Let me tell you what episode I'm on. Today is September 14th. I'm on episode 160. I'm on episode 159. However, I will be caught up before then. It's my goal to be caught up before the Thousand Year Blood War arc starts. Yes, there are 300 something odd episodes of Bleach, but granted, 100 something of them are filler, so I think I can do it. I believe in myself.
I believe you can do it too. The only reason I left the Quincy thing in there is because like you don't know how they get here in the story. So
No.
that's like a little spoiler. If you guys want to know more about what the Thousand Year Blood War arc, like if you want to spoil yourself, just like literally look it up on the internet. Bleach has been out for so long and been finished for so long that all the information is accessible. But to save Emily from spoilers on my end, I left that. Just know that out of all the arcs in Bleach, this is the craziest shit you will see from this story. And it's about to be one of the best anime coming out this season. And I'm gonna say it, hopefully, Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War arc anime is gonna be one of the best anime coming out this season. Right, like rivaling with Chainsaw Man, I think. So, which is funny because the next anime we're talking about is Chainsaw Man. Season 1. This is coming out October 11th, which the day after Bleach airs. Anime studio is Mappa. Honestly, still don't know. I say Mappa. What do you guys say? So it's streaming Tuesdays on Crunchyroll. What this arc revolves around. Alright, so Chainsaw Man follows the main character, Denji, who is trying to pay off his father's debt by working as a devil hunter and selling anything, if you know, you know, to pay it off. So Denji is then betrayed by his employers, who are Yakuza people, and is on the brink of death until his cute little devil friend Pochita merges with him, becomes his heart, and Denji then becomes the chainsaw devil. So Denji quickly finds himself working for Makima and the fellow public service devil hunters, and his life changes drastically. What's going to happen to Denji this season? Is the public service devil hunters organization a safe place for Denji? And what is the chainsaw devil? And who is the gun devil? Will we even figure out this season? Who knows? But super excited. I had finished the Chainsaw Man manga probably 2 months ago, I want to say. Whenever the last volume came out,
Sounds about
I
right.
finished it around then. So, I'm super excited about Chainsaw Man. Like literally this whole time, like when they finally announced that like they were making it, I told my dad, I was like, "Hey, Chainsaw Man, this is gonna be
You kind of
animated."
want it.
He's like, "Sounds cool. I want to watch it." So then like maybe like every 6 months, I'm just like giving him new information because they were teasing us. Really, they're like, "All
They
right,
really were.
yeah." They're like, "Okay, it's getting animated," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And then they're like, "All right, it's gonna be by Mappa." Okay, cool. Time passes by more. Okay, it's coming out in like late 2022. Okay, cool. When's the release date coming? Um, Time passes. All right, it's coming out in October. Cool. When in October? And then we finally got the date. So now here we are, patiently waiting for Chainsaw Man. The trailer looks really cool. Doesn't give a lot, but it's still, I'm still super excited for Chainsaw Man. So
I am super, super, super excited.
yeah, I thought this was something that my dad would enjoy watching just because let me just give y'all like a little insight to what he has seen. So I got him to watch um Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh my god, y'all, Jujutsu Kaisen, y'all as in my dad and my sister. I was like, they're animating this. I'm reading the manga, it's really good. I know y'all will like it. We started watching that together. And then we watched the movie together. And then I told him about Chainsaw Man, and he was like, sounds cool. So now we're gonna watch that together. So yeah, my dad's pretty cool. He watches anime with me, so there's that. Trying to get him to watch Attack on Titan. Um, I've been failing. It hasn't been working. He's
Yeah.
like that's like he's like mixing it up with One Piece. That's like hundreds
Yes.
of thousands of
I
episodes. I'm
remember
just
him
like,
mixing it up with One Piece, and I was like, "No, Father Corey, it is not. It's not one. I think it's like 56 or 74
nah,
episodes."
it's like 80 something. But even again, it's not a lot. I was like,
God.
you watch. No, that's my mom. Yeah, my mom watched this Turkish drama that's like hundreds of episodes, like rivals with like One Piece. And I was just like, y'all can't shit on me for sitting down and finishing this pirate anime that's thousand something episodes because you watched this Turkish drama, which the episode lengths are longer.
No, and Turkish dramas. Let me tell you, Turkish dramas are crazy. They go crazy. They go crazy. There's so many Turkish students in my program that I want to ask them like about the Turkish drama culture because I want to know the insights.
Yeah.
Such a
Also,
side note
there's
on
also
Turkish dramas, but like there's my mom watches Turkish dramas. She watches them in Spanish dub, which is kind of funny, but she watches Turkish dramas, and I'm always like, this is so fascinating. Anyway,
they're also really pretty. Like they're good looking people. So there's that.
yeah,
Anyways, that was random. But that's so us.
on brand.
So this is the last anime we're talking about. I'm so worried about this one. Um, this is To Your Eternity, Season 2. Release date is October 23rd. The anime studio Studio Drive, and it's going to be streaming on Crunchyrolls on Sundays. So what this arc revolves around. Which when I wrote this out, I was like, damn, I'm really gonna be spoilers for Emily, but hopefully she forgets or she never picks it back up. I don't know. But
Um,
so far, oh, before I start, this is from Screen Rant just because I don't know what season 2 is going to be about, so pulled stuff from the internet to help explain. So this is from Screen Rant. So far, the anime has adapted the first 40, or that's not the order, 54 chapters of this manga, and its first season ended with To Your Eternity protagonist Fushi losing his closest companion. before a good old-fashioned anime time skip picked up with him living in isolation decades later. Considering this, it's safe to predict that To Your Eternity Season 2 will adapt Chapter 55 onward and is expected to cover the manga's Guardians arc. I don't have no idea what that's about, but that has me worried. Which follows older Fushi traversing through a more modern world with, oh my lord, y'all, I can't read. Fushi is traveling through the modern world, meeting new people. Honestly, these are my notes. Honestly, have no idea what's going to happen or what's going on. And all I know is that I'll probably continue to cry every episode, like I did with season 1. So, out of all these ones we talked about, I'm probably the most nervous about To Your Eternity. Just because it is really like one of the saddest animes that I have watched.
I have not watched To Your Eternity, so I tried to watch To Your Eternity, but for some reason, I think it was too depressing for me that I couldn't watch it. So maybe I'll pick it back up one day, but I think if I watched it right now, I would actually go into an existential crisis and have a full mental breakdown and never recover from it, and you would never see me again. So
honestly, so I had not like dropped, but I had paused watching the rest of To Your Eternity at a time because I just didn't want to be sad like that. But this is probably bad. But the only way I can cry really is if I watch like anime I know that are sad. So like like I was in a period of my life where I think this is like right after I graduated and I was just getting hit with like the existential crisis of like what the hell am I going to do now, because I
yeah,
literally have no plans. I just have a degree that's a piece of paper. What the hell am I going to do? So I was like, I need to cry, and I couldn't release it. So then I just started watching the rest, and I cried the way I needed to. Maybe more than I should have,
there's
but
no
I got it out.
wrong with that, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it. If you need to cry, if you're looking for an anime to cry about, oh my god, please watch To Your Eternity. Because it is good. It is a good story.
Yes.
And I love Fushi. Um, all I gotta say, prepare yourself, have a box of tissues, have some Tylenol next to you, um, water bottle, hydrate yourself, and don't get attached. Those are all my notes on To Your Eternity. But yeah, so let me just go ahead and do a quick briefing of when stuff's coming out again, because we have ranted about these. So My Hero Season 6, October 1st, which will be streaming Saturdays. Then you have Spy Family, also on Saturdays, also October 1st. And then Mob Psycho coming out October 5th, streaming on Wednesdays. And then you have Blue Lock Season 1, releasing on October 9th. That will be streaming on Sundays. And then you have Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc. That is coming out October 10th, streaming on Mondays. Excuse me. And then Chainsaw Man Season 1, October 11th, streaming on Tuesdays. And then the last one we talked about, To Your Eternity, that's coming out October 23rd, and that will be streaming on Sundays as well. So what are you guys most excited about? And what are you most excited about, Emily?
I am most excited about My Hero. No.
I was gonna say, I was like, this is kind of hard, like a hard question.
This is hard. I think I'm most excited. I think I've been waiting for like a year for My Hero now, so I'm just excited to finally have season 6 there. So I would say that, but I'm really excited for Chainsaw Man. I'm really excited for Mob. Excited for Bleach. I love Bleach, so this is like great. Like I always pick things up at the perfect time.
I'm just like, ask you the question, what are you most excited about? And then you're just like, I'm excited about this, this one too, and then this one. I'm excited about all of them. I'm excited about all of them too. But I think the one that I've been waiting the longest for, and what I was the most excited about when the news came out, was Bleach, because it has been years. And just the fact that like they graced us with this, and like they didn't have to, because we had waited years already. Like we didn't expect this to be animated, or like well, we wanted it. I don't think people expected them to like actually do it. So I think that's what I'm the most excited about. But finally, I'm just glad that we finally have a date for Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, that too, because it was months of just like speculating.
Not excited about Two Girl Eternity. Will I watch it? Yes. Am I excited? Yes and no.
I'm not excited because I don't want to be sad. So, and I haven't finished season 1. So,
But what are you guys excited for? What are you most anticipating this anime season?
let let us know.
We're curious. Let us know.
Let us
Let
know
us
in
know.
the comments below or on the Spotify Q&A. Anyway,
How
thank you
many
guys.
more days till? Hey Siri. Oh, how can I help? How many more days till October 1st?
17 days until then.
We have 17 days till October 1st from Wednesday, September 14th. So I'm literally can't do math right now. 15 days. 15 days from today
So,
till
2 weeks
October
and a
1st.
day. 2 weeks and a day. 2 weeks and a day, yeah. That's crazy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. I'm sorry that I was yawning halfway, like, all throughout this episode. I'm so tired. I feel like that's just a new trend with these episodes is that I'm always going to be yawning and tired. It's not because I'm not interested in what Emily's saying. I'm very interested in what Emily's saying. I'm just really tired. So, but thank you guys so much for listening today. Join our Discord, follow us on TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Also thank you guys that have subscribed to this YouTube channel. We've been growing sub-wise like way faster than I would have thought. So very grateful for that. And thank you for um following us on TikTok and our personals. Greatly appreciate that. Trying to get to 1,000 on TikTok. We're close. I say close as in like 200 something more. No, less than that now.
Yeah, we
Now
need
that I
like
think about it.
190 something.
Yeah. But thank you. We've grown way more than I thought that we would have at this time.
Yes.
So I appreciate everyone that has followed, liked, subscribed, rated, anything.
We
Much love.
appreciate it.
Thank
Much
you.
love. Thank you, and we will see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Yay!